Hi everyone, Bob Poole here. Welcome to the Water Cooler Hangout. Outside again today, and it may be a little windy. You might hear a lot of wind chimes and the wind, but we'll see if this works. I wanted to talk to you today, and I chose outside for a couple of reasons. First, this hat that I have on my head, and secondly, if I reach down here, I'm going to show you something here. This is happens to be a Zippo lighter. So I'm going to talk about Zippo and about Tilley. Tilley is the company that makes this hat. Now, you've probably heard of Zippo, and many of you might have heard of Tilley by now, but they have something in common. What they have in common is that they have a huge group of not just customers, but of a tribe of fans, tremendous followers. Like I said, it is windy today. The hat's staying on my head. So I want to tell you a little bit about them and what makes them unique. Now, Zippo's been around since, I think, 1895, so they've got a long history, especially during the World Wars, and World War II, I know for sure, and since then, Korea, Vietnam. The Zippo lighter was used by, just thousands and thousands of our servicemen and women. With the 4 years that I spent in the Navy, I had several of them, and it was like, they were always around. They always lit, and this is lighting right now, and here in this wind. And you could be on a ship and going, 20 knots and into a 20-knot wind, and it might not light in the wind, but if you turned your back to the wind, it would definitely light. Now, the really great thing about these lighters, though, is the guarantee, and that's where Zippo built their tribe. Their guarantee says, and in fact I have it here, I was going to read it to you. It says, any Zippo pocket lighter when returned to our factory will be put in first-class mechanical condition free of charge. For we have yet to charge a cent for the repair of a Zippo pocket lighter, regardless of age or condition. And that's it. It's a simple guarantee. And there's great stories out there, whether they're folklore or not, of someone finding a Zippo lighter crushed in the street, totally flattened, and by a car or truck, packaged it up, sent it to Zippo in Bradford, Pennsylvania, and got a new lighter back. So it's a 100% guarantee for life, and as a result, people who bought these lighters became collectors of them. This happens to be a funny collector's one here, and I can't stress enough that the way to build a tribe, the way to build a band of followers who love you, is to offer something like that, a guarantee that'll last forever, that there's pure 100% safety in it. So figure out how you do that with your business, and you'll have a great band or tribe following you. Now, Tilley, can you believe this wind right now? I don't know if this is even going to work today. That was wild. All right, take 6. Let's talk about Tilley hats now. This is one Tilley hat that I own. I own 2 of them. They're not inexpensive hats as hats go, but they are fantastic hats. The way they're made, the construction of them, they last forever. And therein lies part of their secret in that they copied Zippo, in that they also have a lifetime guarantee. If the hat ever wears out, anything ever happens, falls apart, anything like that, you just go to a Tilley store or mail it back to them and you can get a new hat. They also have another interesting guarantee, and this is on your honor kind of guarantee, that anytime in the first 2 years that you own the hat, if you just lose it, okay, it disappears, it gets lost, falls in the water, I don't know, whatever, gets stolen, all you have to do is, things are blowing around here, just saw something go flying across. All you have to do is mail back a certificate that says, this hat was lost, stolen, whatever, and on my honor, and they'll send you a new one. So that's 2 guarantees that they have. They also have a fan club, a big fan club. I didn't realize it when I bought the hat. I read about it. You get an owner's manual with every hat. You also get something called brag tags, because inside the hat there's a pocket inside the top of the hat, which you can see maybe through here. Okay, there's a pocket in here, and back on. And inside that pocket is a little plastic bag. There's some what we call brag tags in there, because what happens is a lot of people will stop you and say, wow, I really like your hat. Or what they'll say is that a Tilley? And when I first heard that happens, I was like, yeah, right. But it happened to me within probably the first month I owned my first hat, and it's happened numerous times since, where people, fellow Tilley enthusiasts, will say hello to you and smile and point to their hat if they have one on, or tell you a story about their hat, and they've had them for years and they traveled the world with it. I mean, you hear all kinds of things. And there's also these brag tags where you can take one off and give it to someone, and they in turn can give them information about the company. So Tilley and Zippo both have built tremendous followings by offering warranties, guarantees that guarantee that, if you ever lose if you ever have a loss, if things don't work, they're going to replace them. Zippo has a tremendous following. I don't know where they'll be with as people quit smoking cigarettes, and it used to be you could find a Zippo lighter anywhere. When I went looking for this one in particular, this one here, I actually had to order it on the internet because I went to 5 stores first and couldn't find one. The stores finally suggested I try a specialty smoke shop, which I'm sure I would have found some there. But Zippo's gotten into some other businesses and have even, they make butane candle lighters and some other things now. So, but they don't have the warranty. I did notice that. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed our story of Zippo and Tilley. And think about ways that you can do the same thing. Now I'm going to get out of this wind before something blows away here. Okay, bye.